And welcome back to
Cover 2
with BeeWoo.
And Earl Knows It All.
And man, it's good to be back, BeeWoo.
We back in the saddle, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
what they say. We back in the saddle.
Yeah.
And we got a big show, a fun pack show, all that stuff that they say in the big leagues. We got all that for you guys right here, man. Earl Knows It All. What's been going on with you, man? You got your Earl Knows It All shirt going on, man.
Y'all get ready.
Yeah, you got the Earl Knows It All shirt going on. Man, what's been going on with you, man?
Speaking of which, Earl Knows It All, of course, you can subscribe, like, and subscribe to Earl Knows It All on my other channel. But Cover 2, of course, is the foundation, man. And we've been busy, man. Been trying to expand the brand, as they say. So, we're going to take over the sports thing. Myself and BeeWoo, we here for forever. So, a lot of folks have come along. Cam and Mace have got a show since we started.
Yeah, man. Everybody following in our footsteps.
There you go.
So, speaking of Earl Knows It All, I mean, you just had celebrated a birthday this
40, man.
Yeah, 40.
I'm part of the 40-40 club now.
40-40 club.
Yeah.
How was the trip out there? Well, you went to Vegas, right?
Went to Vegas.
It
was hot, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Hot. Yeah, 115 every day out there, man.
Yeah.
First time I ever went during the summer. Not a good idea.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But it was fun, though. Man.
So, man, what you think about this? What you think about this upcoming football season? You this is what we here for.
Man, this is the beauty of it, right? So, last week, I guess we had our first preseason game. Now until February, every week, we got football, man. And y'all football fans, so it's the most wonderful time of the year, man.
Right.
We locked in, of course, Thursday we had some preseason games, Friday, so it's preseason, so we're not going to go too crazy with, the analysis on it, but just you get a chance to see some people play. Mm-hmm. If you're a fan of the Falcons like BeeWoo, maybe you don't get a chance to see people play.
I don't know if the Falcons trying to get away from the rise up, but we still rising up, so I'm definitely a full-blooded red and black fan.
He's still
I bleed red and black every Sunday.
Oh, man. So we're going to try to bring him into getting rid of the misery, man.
Man. So are you hold on? Are you jumping with the Eagles for real, man? Or what's going on with
that? We're going to keep it suspenseful, man. We'll see. We'll see.
What's going on with it? I know the Eagles market is getting real branded here heavily in Atlanta.
You know what that G in the middle of the Eagles stand for, man.
So
it's Georgia.
They've been getting branded real heavily here in Atlanta, and a lot of people, becoming Eagle fans. We can start with that, man.
That's so. Of course, the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl. I like Jalen Hurts, man. I'm rooting for everybody that's black. I'm gonna be real with y'all. All the black QBs, man.
Right,
Lamar Jackson got paid. Jalen Hurts got paid, but Jalen Hurts, good quarterback. Eagles a good team, and then in the draft, they drafted all of the Georgia Bulldogs they could, man. So,
they look like they could be the move to make. It kind of reminded me when I seen the Titans. I think it was the Titans back, or was that the Eagles that did that? Drafted the new Dream Team with the.
Oh yeah, it was the Eagles had the Dream Team.
Okay, so they did that with Vic.
And
they
had Vince Young. All
so they believe in this whatever this kind of wave they on. They believe in doing keeping things in that perspective. But I guess. It could be a good thing.
It remains to be seen.
Everybody is, young, fresh out of college. We'll see how that works up against veteran players, more veteran players. But that has definitely captivated and took off and made things here in Atlanta. And Georgia fans interested in seeing what's going on with the Eagles.
That's why I ain't going to say I'm an Eagles fan yet.
Right.
Yet. But if the Eagles win, I can be bought. Let's just put it that way, man. I can be bought. They can buy my love, man.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting with Hurts at the helm. And, you got your Georgia players up there.
Yep.
It could be a super team. The Eagles are a great team.
Yeah.
But, man, that's what's moving along with with in the NFL, it might be something to look at and see if that's going to be a wave in the future that
you
teams start doing that.
I don't know why when you got all these players in your backyard, like the SEC, the Falcons for the longest never drafted SEC players. Like they used to go get folks from Ohio State or folks from all these Big Ten schools, and meanwhile the SEC winning the championship every year. The best players come out of there, and you just let them go.
You think you got a first hand look right here, and I don't know why we in Northwestern, and
they playing in your dome. They play the SEC championship area in your building.
Yeah, I never been able to, as a Falcon fan, these guys, the Falcons, have over the years done a lot of things that make you scratch your head on. But that is an interesting, take on.
Speaking of scratching your head, so since we just kind of opening it up, man, getting back into things, the draft. Yeah, it was kind of a head scratcher for me with the Falcons. They took a running back. Yeah, man. Now Bijan Robinson. Yeah, or Bijan, I think he's saying. I make sure I pronounce his name right. Yeah, gave the pronunciation, but in the league where running backs are now kind of being left out the pasture. People don't think they're important. The Falcons spent a first-round pick on a running back.
Yeah, man. That
interesting, to say the least. Yeah,
man. That was very interesting to me. I like the running backs that we had here.
Jerry was good. Yeah. Patterson. Yeah, Cordell Patterson.
I would have definitely not have thinking that they would took a running back. I was looking at maybe a wide receiver or a quarterback again, with your guy Riddles. Sorry, I'm so accustomed to calling him Riddles.
Riddle me this.
I'm so accustomed to calling him Riddles. That's his name, but Ritter. I would think that you only seen that guy playing 4 games, but the running back aspect was very surprising with the run heavy game that the Falcons and players that they had at runners. I would think that they would not have went their way, and the running back situation. I remember coming up, man. Running backs had a lot of value in the league.
Once upon a time. Like, that's what I was saying, man. Like, you wanted to be Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders or Bo Jackson, Walter Payton. Like, that was the heart of your team.
Yeah. So do you think the XFL style of play or the arena football style of play has had effect on what the NFL is doing with the running back?
Even college, because college they spread it out a lot more and throw the ball. So I guess because everybody's trying to go to spread offense. Mm-hmm. Now I will say the Falcons are zigging when everybody else is zagging. They gonna run the ball, seems like. So that's why I guess they draft a running back first. But a lot of teams feel like you get a running back on a rookie contract, you let them play them 4 years, and then we ain't gonna sign you. Figure out how you can get your money somewhere else, and we just get another running back in here. Yeah, which is crazy because you got to think back in the day, like you said, even San Fran, like when we was kids, San Fran was team like throw the ball. Yeah, they still had Roger Craig who was getting 1,000 yards, or Ricky Waters was getting 1,000 yards. Like they still always had a good running back, even though you threw the ball. So and running backs was getting. They was a dude, and they was getting the contracts. That's about what I'm about to say. They were getting the big bucks and contracts, and now you're seeing that the depth of the running back coming in and play, but they still need him though.
You still need a running back.
You still
gotta have the running back, and I don't understand. Like, I know the lifespan of the running back is supposed to be short. And then is it like? Do you think it's a lot more running backs available? Is why they're being devalued because you can put a lot more guys in.
I think that's what they do. I think a lot of teams that go to having more. Like even the Falcons, they had Cordell Patterson. Who's getting really all the carries? They split them up. So you got Patterson, Al Jury. Now you draft a running back with Bijan Robinson. So you get all three of those guys that's gonna split carries. I mean, yeah, who else? Even the Eagles who went to the playoffs last year, they had Miles Sanders. They let him go, but they had other running backs too. So everybody has at least two backs that they kind of use, and so I guess that's their excuse not to pay them. But like you look at the top dude, like Saquon Barkley, he got a 1 year deal that they didn't want to pay him.
Yeah, he got a 1 year. He did a 1 year
The
deal.
Giants don't go nowhere without Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Like,
so I don't get that. But.
So that's what I said. Like that is, Saquon Barkley is a big part of what the Giants are doing. Like you said, that's the face of their franchise. Yep. And
but they paid Daniel Jones.
They paid Daniel Jones.
They was ready to get rid of Daniel Jones.
Rid of Daniel Jones.
They paid him. Saquon Barkley is the heart and soul of what they do, and they say, "Nah, you got to figure it out, bro. You're gonna take whatever we give you." Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know.
Man. I don't get that, but like you said, the Falcons are going to be
man when everybody else is zigging.
Yep, and I don't know, man. And I just remember, like I think me and you were talking the other day, and you were saying that hey, these are the running back in the NFL are players that I idolize,
yep.
Yeah. And then now you see that we're getting away. I remember in the days of my days of playing Madden, like and just thinking about the running back aspect of the NFL, like running backs were everything to your team.
Yep.
Like those are the guys who you wanted. You wanted a running back, and then it was the quarterback after that. But it is strange times we're in, and like I definitely think that what I've seen in what arena football was able to do with the passing game, the XFL college, what they were able to do, and how I guess it makes the league more explosive with throwing the ball, or people want to see that. But I mean, you can still have an explosive running game, running plays too, and it go back to what you're saying, the Barry Sanders and those type of guys, Marshall Faulks, and those guys were explosive, Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the NFL is doing with that, but I mean, I guess it's working. If everybody's gonna buy into that and do that, then that's the market that they're gonna take. And
we'll see. I guess we'll see if this trend. I think it is probably going to continue. I mean, we'll see firsthand with the Falcons. Like they drafted a running back. How long is Robinson going to be here? How long will they give him a second contract? It's going to be a big contract. I guess we'll be able to kind of monitor it going forward. Because I don't even know, did another running back get drafted in the first round besides him?
I want to say he was the only running back that was drafted.
Usually, your first round pick, you the one that get paid. So I mean, Saquon Barkley, I guess, like I said, he got drafted second or third in his draft, so he didn't get his second contract to get paid. Zeke was probably, I guess, the last running back to get paid.
So, and now he's looking for a team.
Zeke messed it up for everybody. The Cowboys, look at that.
It's always them Cowboys, man. It's always. But we're gonna take a break, and I guess we'll be back after the break, man.
Yep.
Football fans, what's happening? It's your boy Earl Knows It All. Thank you guys first and foremost for tuning in to Cover 2 with BeeWoo and Earl Knows It All. And while we take this brief break, man, I just want to let you guys know I got another show. You see it, Earl Knows It All. Log on to youtube.com/Earl Knows It All and subscribe today. Hilltop Media. We doing big things, man. Coming to you, bringing the best in sports and entertainment. We only gonna give you the best, baby. Earl Knows It All. You can trust me because I know it all, right? Now, back to BeeWoo. Back to Earl Knows It All. Back to Cover 2. It's football season, baby. Enjoy yourselves.
Welcome back to Cover 2 with BeeWoo. Earl Knows It All. And like we said, football season is officially back, man. We saw some preseason games get kicked off. I guess a couple of the games, Texans played the Patriots. C.J. Stroud started out with an interception his first drive. What's some other notable games? Baker Mayfield against the Steelers and Bucks. So they got a little QB.
Jags with
Trevor. With Cowboys, Trevor Lawrence. Yep. So one of the trends of me and BeeWoo, as we were kind of watching these games and clicking back and forth just to kind of see what's going on, mostly everybody kind of played their players, man, except for Your Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, man. I don't understand what that was about. I think, with your uncertainty, or maybe they are certain, but 4 games from Riddles, maybe they are certain, but for me, 4 games with Riddles, I don't know, man. I think the guy should have been. I think he should have been playing, man. Like I think a lot of the Falcons players should have been playing. Drake, the new great running back, Bijan Robinson. Yeah. He should have been out there. I mean, you gotta get all these guys. Pitts, Yeah. These are guys. They are all under 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Like these guys should have been playing, man. I mean, when you look around the league and you look at proven players around the league that played, I think I was watching part of the Broncos game, and Russell Wilson, he was playing. He had a Super Bowl ring.
The baddest man in the league, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes played. Yeah, so. And then you look at if you just look at around what was going on in the NFC South, and you got the Saints.
David Carr played.
Winston played, and then you got Bryce Young down here. He's a rookie, but
But Ritter's a rookie.
Ritter is really a rookie.
4 games, man.
Played 4 games. I mean,
all the reps
you have to get all the reps you can get, and I don't see that they didn't. Drake. Even not to just bag on Riddles, but Drake should have been out there, and Pitts. You have to get that camaraderie going where these players are, used to each other, and you don't want to be in week 4 or 5, 6 saying we don't have chemistry, and we're and then you get to week 6, 7, and 8, and then you're talking about now you get a win, you may sneak a win in, and now you're talking about we might just now
we gelling now
halfway through the season. Like that's let's because as a Falcon fan I've heard that excuse so many times, and with less preseason games, these are the games to me. You need to be getting that camaraderie and these players playing together and seeing what you got, and because you took a preseason game away, and to me with this, you can look at the guys who are trying to make the team at practice. Because you should
at least the last game,
or at least the last game, because these the guys that are going to be playing for you are the guys that need to be getting the reps.
Got to get the reps. I agree 100%, man.
They are the guys they have to be getting the reps. And when you look around the league and what the league is doing, Justin Fields, I think he went 3 for 3, and he had 2 touchdowns. And this is a guy that came in with your guy.
Guy we could have had.
And he's getting those reps in, and I'm pretty sure he will play more this week coming up. So I mean, that's an advantage right there. That is an advantage, and guess what? Although that guy's not in your division, he's in your conference. So when you look at what's up with stakes around your division, where you can be getting in, and where you can be cutting in into the conference play and who you competing against. These small things are going to matter to me, man. I think you got to play these guys as much as possible, and you look at the factor you might get hurt. So what? I mean.
You can get hurt in practice. You can get hurt anywhere.
You can get hurt in practice. You can get hurt anywhere. You got to play these guys, man. And I think it's going to show that time and time again, the guys who are getting into playing time, and the teams that are doing that is going to be your better teams in in the long run, man. I think that's what needs to be done. These guys need to be getting these reps, man.
You got to take the preseason serious
for what it is, and you got to use it.
It's been a while since the Falcons. I don't know. I know at one point they was losing every preseason game every year.
Yeah,
and just to kind of piggyback on that, was I saw a stat this morning. My other team, and this is like a team I used to root for in the AFC anyway, the Ravens. They done won 24 straight preseason games.
Wow.
Now, you don't get a ring in there for that, but the Ravens are always in contention every single year.
Yeah.
Because they're going to make their folks play.
Yeah.
They got a system that works, and they're going to plug the folks in and make them work, man. Like, the Falcons don't have no space not to be playing nobody.
No.
I get Calais Campbell. He been playing for 15 years.
Right.
I get Grady Jarrett. He really don't need to play necessarily, but these young guys, like you said, man, Drake London, you ain't did nothing in the league, my guy. You got to come play.
Yeah.
Pitts, you did nothing in the league.
Nothing.
You got to come play. And Ritter, you definitely need the reps. Like, come on, man. And I'm not bad. Like I said, we're not bagging on those guys.
Yeah.
It's a coaching thing, I think, because they would be the one to make that call. Or I don't know if the GM says don't play them, whatever. But
man,
you got to let these guys play, man.
You got to let them play, and you can't try to keep that excuse in your back pocket when things don't turn out right, that we didn't get the chemistry. Well, you've seen this. If the fans know this is what's going on, I know people have been Flowery Branch.
Maybe like you said, it's a built-in excuse or something.
Built-in excuse, man, and
But I'll say, I know with Quinn and them, there used to be a thing, and with Matt Ryan and Julio and all them, there used to be a thing. Arthur Smith, he kind of is like, he is a coach who maybe thinks he kind of has it figured out, I guess, just from seeing like the little press conferences and stuff he used to have last year, going at the media, y'all think y'all know it all or whatever, but just watch. I don't know if he maybe is like thinking he's smarter than everybody else, because like I said, the whole league pretty much played. So,
well, I
don't know. Maybe these guys just know something we don't know, man.
When Dan Quinn came in, he was the hot shot, tough act too. So
they went by quick.
After you don't win, and if you ain't winning,
shake it up and do something different.
Man, you got So I don't know, what Arthur Smith's intentions are, but I've seen this dance before on this team, and we don't have the type of talent here that. Would be saying we're not going to play these guys.
And I would think so. Second preseason game, I at least hope to see the starters play for the first three, or at least come out of halftime. They got to.
They got to go. They got to go a half. Not no
and then
series.
I would even say play a series or two in the third quarter, because you got to come out and make halftime adjustments. Get used to doing that and seeing if the quarterback, because the other team's going to make adjustments. So. How do you handle that? They got to kind of it's the dress rehearsal, so you got to do this stuff.
You got to do this in this dress rehearsal. You don't have the talent, and you don't have the team resume that says
you've done nothing.
You've done nothing. So you can't get these guys in the mentality of thinking that, hey, we hot shots, we ain't got to
stand on the sideline.
You don't get to stand on the sideline, and your job is on the line every Sunday. So this is the mentality you want to build with this group, and any group that's not just the Falcons. If I'm coaching the team out there, hey man, you ain't proved nothing. And if I see Mahomes down the street playing and he got rings, and Wilson down the street playing up the road playing and he got rings, and hey, we don't want to build that. We don't want to build that mentality, man. I think you gotta play these guys so you won't have those excuses when you get to week 7 or 8 and 9, and you might start to just coming along, and then you got teams like New Orleans with their core group of guys who've been there already gelling, and now you're trying to chase this Saints team or whoever it might be, or if say you're one of the best teams, and the NFC is on a down year, and everybody's like right in there together, but you don't have this takeoff ability to lead the rest of the pack, and now you're fighting for these games, and it's because you're fighting because you're really not gel together. You don't have the camaraderie that you need to make this team be ahead of the pack, because this NFC South is up for grabs.
That's for the taking.
It is up for grabs. And even with, or like I said, you have a team like the Saints, core group of guys that been there. The NFC South is up for grabs, and it could be, as we sit here, August 13th, 2023, it could be anybody's South right now. And we'll get into that as these games play out. But you got to play these guys, and that's what preseason's for, to see what your team is. I think you should look at this other guys. Woodside shouldn't have played a whole entire game.
Unless he's finna be the quarterback.
Unless he finna be the quarterback. He should, are you that comfortable with Riddles and Heineke that you're going to get this guy a whole entire quarter? Those two guys before him could be competing with him, because none of them seem like they just
I mean, at least Heineke is play. I mean, he started some games and won some, but he need to play too.
He need to play too. None of those guys that are ahead of him is that much wow, man. You good. We don't need to see nothing from you. And again, I get it. The Falcons are going to be run heavy, and but that's just not just him, but somebody out of those, so-called starter group guys should have been getting some reps. And I guess you don't want a third string guy playing with your first string. But, I mean, you might get in that scenario and they need that chemistry. You want to see what –
you never know.
You want to take advantage of that time. And this is what preseason is for. That's what these games are for, when you have the joint rehearsals. Use this time. Because
you got to.
You got to use this time.
Because once you start playing with live bullets, it all counts. And at that point, ain't no excuses.
Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses.
We're going to hold the Falcons to the fire. I'm going to hold them to the fire. I don't know. BeeWoo keep getting him his money and rooting for him and stuff.
Hey, man.
I'm on y'all head, this shit, Falcons. Arthur Smith, Fontenot, Arthur Blank, all of y'all. I'm on y'all head.
Man, oh, man. Yeah, man. But
yeah, I mean, we'll see. They play the Bengals next week. So on Friday, like I said, I think we should see it at the very least minimum a half of football from all the players, and then probably need to see at least come out in the third quarter too. Is Burrow hurt? Burrow's still hurt.
He's still hurt, so he didn't play. He didn't play. Okay,
and I think I was just looking at it, the Ravens and Eagles didn't play, but Lamar Jackson has won an MVP. Jalen Hurts just went to the Super Bowl. Them dudes is your starting quarterback. We can't afford to get nobody hurt. We playing for something bigger.
Yeah.
Falcons have not done anything to do that yet. No. I even get the Dolphins not playing Tua because of all the head injuries and stuff. But you got to play these folks, man. Ritter needs all of the reps.
He needs all the reps.
I'm not sold now. BeeWoo tried to paint me as a Ritter enthusiast. I was just a Marcus Mariota non-enthusiast.
Check your notes.
No, you check. Go back and watch.
Check your notes. Cover two, hey, this guy is a Riddle fan.
Not at all. What I said was, and we still saying the same thing, was play Ritter, because I don't think he got it, so y'all can know he don't got it, and then we can get on to getting our real quarterback. But here we go. That'll be an excuse too. Well, he didn't play in the preseason. So it's just kicking this ball further down the road of having to stick with this guy who probably don't got it, and you just wasting all the fans' time, man. We need a winner in Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
And it's been too long, man. I'm tired of hearing 28-3. I'm tired of hearing all that stuff.
Tired of hearing it, man. And
the franchise don't seem like they tired of it. They keep doing the same thing, Hey, that's why I told you my love is for sale this year. I'm gonna jump ship. I'm going to the team that care about their fans.
Man, oh man.
Can't keep letting y'all treat me like this, man.
Man, oh man. Hey, Blank, you better get it together, man.
We deserve better.
You had a big old empty house over there in Mercedes and that ain't gonna. You better come with it, man. You better get it.
You can't fool it with red seats, man.
You better get it straight, man, because this is the sentiments of Atlanta. everybody is getting tired of this, man.
Fed up, man.
Yeah, fed up. And, I guess these guys are going to have it together. We will see.
We will.
But, Riddles definitely needs more than, 4 games under his belt. He needs, I don't understand, why he wasn't out there a series. And then it was said that he was going to play, and then he wound up not playing. Like, what? I don't know, because when I was looking at chat rooms around, talking about the Falcons and things like that, everybody was under that impression that we were going to see Riddles for at least a series.
I was surprised. I never watched preseason like that, but I cut it on to make sure I didn't miss the first series.
And
it was never out there.
And when I seen him, and I started watching the game, and I seen it from beginning to pretty much most of the end. The defense, shout out the defense though. Your guys look pretty good on the defensive end. But I seen Riddles, taking some pregame snaps, and I was like, okay, well, maybe he gonna play, and he wind up not playing, and look at and this is and it's just thought this popped up in my head. Cool, Young Way Cool. Your Pro Bowl leading the league and scoring kicker missed 2 field goals. That shows you right there, man. Anybody can get it. You need to be playing. You need to be practicing. You need to be in these games to knock the rust, the dust, the whatever it is on you off.
Yeah,
and like that's
You make a good point. Man.
This is why Riddles need to be out there, man.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. He should have at least, if you didn't even just do nothing but get him in there and do this, man, like.
One drive,
and
sweat,
and then but they come back to say he will play this week, and then and then the next week we know he's not probably gonna play.
Nah.
And you give us a drive this week and say, oh yeah, we good. We see what we got from. We know what we got. No, man.
Maybe they got something up their sleeve, man. That's all Falcons fans can hope for.
That's what we always say. Well, maybe they got something up their sleeve. But it's the same BS and BS time and time again, man.
They're trying to give Falcons fans hope, man.
It's always thinking that, well, maybe they, that's where they get us at. Maybe they, because we got this thing figured out, man. So they should have this figured out too. And we always go back to say, maybe they see something we don't see, or maybe they don't. It's the same rigmarole, riff-raff that it always is.
Shenanigans.
The shenanigans, it's the same. It's the same thing, man.
Hey, man,
time and time again. I heard someone say, man, the Falcons are like a bad breakup, and you keep thinking it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better the next time.
What I keep trying to
it's gonna be better. We're gonna try this thing again. It's gonna be better this time. That's what it.
You can have a piece of my love. Or whoever out there, Chiefs, Eagles, not Cowboys, it's never Saints, but anybody else, y'all can have a piece of my love. Hey. I'm waiting for y'all. I'm just trying to see
same old breakup, man. It's the same old breakup. Well, maybe she's gonna be different or maybe he's gonna be different this time. Mm-hmm. And then you get out there and then you start thinking, damn.
Here we go again.
Here we go. This is why. This is why I said I wasn't fooling with you no more. And every season you get suckered back in with the hype of, hey, it's gonna be better this time. And you know who the hype is this time? It's Bijan Robinson. He's the bubble butt.
Hey, man.
He is the new piece that we all thinking, oh man, he got the 7 on. He's a great running back. He's gonna be the guy. And
But I said it with the Falcons. Arthur Black, them smart. They know how to play with y'all Falcons, man. If we give them number 7, they won't know that. They'll just look at them. Their eyes gonna glaze over. They gonna.
Great marketing, man.
If you give them number 7, man, it'll be all right, and they'll just ride with it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's hilarious.
I don't understand. Like I don't. Have you got a chance to see the guy Bijan?
I haven't. I saw him in college because I heard people talking about him, but then it's like, okay, like he a running back, he probably gonna go in the first round. He's nice. Yeah, I give him that. He's nice. But
is he this electric flying player that they?
I mean. He's a good running back, man. I say that. Yeah, he's a good running back. I saw watching
because you got some guys that you come in and you know that this guy is. Oh man, he is going to be
the man,
that guy.
Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to sell him, man.
Yeah, that's what
he is the guy that you want to see.
He is must see. Like that.
He is must see TV.
Now that's college, of course, too. Though. So I mean, that's why I would like to see him in preseason to see if he jumps off the screen too. But so I guess he's supposed to be because I seen him like showing him running routes and 1-on-1 stuff. I guess please don't quote me on this, like a Marshall Falk-esque type, like he can catch the ball out the backfield.
I mean, I've heard all
it,
but I don't watch. I'm not a guy to watch a lot of college football, but I do pick up on names as I'm getting my network feeds and entertainment and all that. But I mean, to be honest, when I heard his name, I'm like, who?
He's supposed to be nice, man. That's all I say. I don't know. It
was like,
I got nothing else for you.
Who? Well, we didn't get the Kirby. So Jalen Carter. We didn't get him.
Yeah.
And but hey, and maybe that's just because I know Jalen. And I've seen it.
True.
I've seen
we watch Georgia every week.
We watch Georgia every week.
That's true.
But
but look at the team who went to the Super Bowl. They went and got him. And they already had a good defense. Like, we just gonna keep adding pieces on, adding them on. Like, Falcons gonna get a running back when you don't need a running back, man. Your
running game was
beating a dead horse now. But I mean, it is what it is, though, man.
But we will see. But man, you have to get these guys playing time.
Gotta get them, man.
Like I said, it goes back to. They always do this, man. Like, you get this nice piece, and you put them on the shelf, and then you bring them out in the game, in the season, and then you hyped it up, and then it doesn't be what you expected it to be. I don't know, man.
Life of a Falcons fan, man. Y'all comment, tell us, first and foremost, if you comment, y'all got to tell BeeWoo to come from the dark side, man, because he sounds like he's going through it over here. Me, not so much. I got on black and red, but I just like the colors. That's why. This is Georgia black and red, not Falcons black and red. I've learned.
When we run this, but when we run this schedule off and we like 5-1, he'll be bought in.
We gonna clip this up. Stop that clip there. He said 5-1.
I said when we run this schedule down. When we run this schedule down, because I'm just trying to. I don't know what the scheduled games are. But if we come out with 5-1, we gonna remember that this guy was. He said he could be bought. You can have a piece of my love.
That's we gonna wait. Because I can be bought by the Falcons too. And as soon as they mess up, I'm out the door.
Man. Yeah.
I mean, hey, man. Like you said, man. This is preseason. It's a time to it's hope springs eternal, right? You just said 5-1. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna look at that. Speaking of that,
we'll get into that in later shows. But just see. I'm not going through it. But because hey, I'm a Libra. We're fighters. We stick things out. Probably a lot of times beyond what it should be, and the Falcons just might be beyond what it should be.
We're gonna let BeeWoo come sit on the couch and talk to us and work through this Falcon problems.
Man, but we here with them. We here with them, and it's just like I've seen this show before. I can tell you the ending. I can tell you what's gonna happen next.
What J. Cole saying? Better yet, George Bush said, "Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Can't fool me twice, man." Hey, man.
So,
I'm just saying.
man, but yeah, man. We've seen this.
Yeah,
we've seen this show before. Hopefully, it has a different. And see, even in saying hopefully it has a different ending.
You got so much hope, man. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
Hope springs eternal, like we said, man.
Yeah.
So, BeeWoo, I guess in closing, man, you know, we talked about these guys playing. We're going to come back. First and foremost, thank y'all for tuning in. We are back. People been asking, when we coming back? Last year we told y'all we had a couple fans on. We had a Cowboy fan. I don't know why we started with a Cowboy fan, but we're going to be having some fan interaction, man. We heard y'all asking for that, so we'll get the fans in to talk about your team. You know, we got a couple people already reached out saying they want to talk about the Falcons or Broncos. Like I said, we had a Cowboy fan, so comment below, man. We like the fan interaction, so you know, if you're willing to stand on it for your team, let us know. We may have you on the show, man.
Yeah, yes, sir. We got a Falcon fan that he like a politician. He'll sell you on them. So hey,
it's gonna be a rough day for him.
He'll sell you on them. But like we said, it's been good. We're glad to be back.
Yeah, I missed you, man.
Yeah, miss you too.
Yeah,
miss you.
Football is back. Like we said, man. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe. What we usually say, BeeWoo, tell a friend what?
Tell a friend, tell a hater. Hey,
that's all for us, man. We'll see y'all next time. Cover 2. We out.
Yes, sir.